we were running a Spatronics management system on the car back then, which it's got no problems. It ran fine, but no logging capability. So in other words, what that means is I do a run, I must steer the car straight, and I must watch both air-fuel ratio meters and try and gauge, okay, what boost did we have and what RPM was it, and then I can go make changes to the map afterwards.
But that happens so quickly.
Essentially, you needed the tuner to drive the car, and that was the main reason for that. So to develop the car. And the problem is when you don't have something like a Heltec, Motec, one of these fancy things with logging stuff that you can literally make changes afterwards, you know, like looking at the log file. So
and I mean those things are infinite. It goes down. It's granular. It goes down and down and
absolutely.
down.
Absolutely, you can look at heaps of so right now, like currently, it's got a Heltec on it. And I'm not knocking a Spatronics. We don't make any more power than we did back then. All it does is it allows us to look at data afterwards and make changes.
Okay.
And it found problems. We had misfires forever. And this, if you misfire on a cylinder, if it misfires on the spark, 0.3 of a second, and you lose like 300 degrees exhaust temperature on that cylinder. So you can see it immediately, you know, breaks down on the dyno or breaks down on the road.
And a guy, Siraj,
yes,
when you and him are sitting there with your laptops, you're not just pretending.
No, you make changes after every run. And that's
like what?
Well, you have a look at the fuel ratios, at the timing, and mainly for the last couple of races, we've been trying to get the boost down, and we didn't realize that the waste gates were plumbed in incorrectly. That's why they've just changed it now this week. We had intake air temperatures going too high. We've got a lot of stuff, but wrong.
This setup sounds very complicated.
It was complicated. The Heltec system that's on there now has helped us a lot. It's I mean, not to speak money on the bakkie, because obviously that's people always say, oh, you spend so much money and this always goes wrong and whatever. But it takes a while to be able to throw like 140K at a car on management alone, But what it allows us to do is look at the data afterwards, make the changes, and like break a lot less engines. We went through a phase where we had where we did like only gearbox problems. You know, the engine was fine.
Yeah.
Then we changed to methanol. And then we couldn't get the boost down again, and then we changed the manifolds on the car. So we could speak the whole day about processes through the car, but the problem is you can only ever test it at the track.
Yeah.
So you go to a drag meeting and the car is untested. It's got a new engine with a new cam with a new, which you'll probably get onto later. Our catch fence story was a new engine with a new cam with no vacuum on. In hindsight, you're like, oh yeah, I should have done that. Could have, would have.
But this thing is that in a situation like that, there's 100 things to do.
Yeah.
And if you miss number 63, you look back and say, I probably should have done 63. But
absolutely.
At the time, there was 99 other things that needed to get done.
Absolutely.
So